regarding the individual, whatever their goals are. If you're all set up and done with lunch, so I think we can all get started. Can I get a thumbs up
Yeah,
from
yeah.
all of you if you are ready?
Yes, yes, we are
Yes,
going to
yes,
start
ma'am.
shortly in
Okay,
1 minute.
awesome.
I'm just going to share the screen so we can move ahead for the session.
Sure. Please go ahead, sir. I'm just closing my camera. I'll hand over the laptop of Shifa back to her and I'll go back to my sister.
Okay.
Bye. Take care.
Hope my screen is visible with everyone.
Yes, visible, visible.
Yes.
So before we can go ahead or the introductions of the data science with GenAI, I want just to know each one of you. So can you people go ahead and just elaborate or brief about yourself one by one, if it is possible? So
My
Amit
name
Yadav, you can go ahead first.
Thank you, sir, giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Amit Yadav from Islampur, Uttar Dinajpur district of West Bengal. It is nearby Darjeeling. I completed my graduation as a computer science engineer from SCS Bimbi University, Kanchipuram. And after that, I joined HCL Technology as a senior ED analyst. Part of my designation was that. And 2 years, 2 months, I worked there. And due to some of the familial reason, I have to leave that company. And then I went to my hometown and I started working there also and supporting my family. And recently, when the time is feasible, I started my career once again. And when I thought about which sector I should start with, then a couple of weeks I took the research and then I thought of the data science. And fortunate enough that I have attended Khansas, one of the GenAI certification course for 2 days, the last week that was happening.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was very much sure that yeah, that is the path that I have to go with and start my career once again. So I'm very much eagerly and waiting for the opportunity to showcase my ability and other things, as well as learning the new things which is in this industrial revolution 4.0 era. So I'm very much eagerly and waiting for the opportunity and express myself. And thanks
Yes, yes.
Khan sir again to give me that a brief idea of what the world will look like in after 5 to 10 years. Thank you very much, sir, and I'm very much hopeful that with your guidance I can reach there. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Amit Yadav. Mukul Sharma, you can go ahead and just tell me about yourself currently, what you are doing currently, you're working or what exactly, so that I can go ahead according to that.
Sir, I am actually from a non-technical background, completely from non-technical, non-science background. I completed my MCOM last year, and I am doing my diploma in management currently from Wellinkers, Matunga. I uh, I hope to learn from you so I can, you know, be better at it.
Yes, yes, sure, 100%. Yeah, Villanur Krishnan
Yes.
Natarajan, see you. You
My
can go
my
ahead.
name is Natarajan. I'm
Yeah.
a chartered accountant by profession, and
Wow.
I'm now practicing in Mumbai. I have been working in Dubai and Oman for last 35 years. Only 5 years back I came. So basically, I'm totally new to this data science.
Okay.
I'm actually from a profession which is a chartered accountant, you know well. So with this professional background, I am coming to this because of my curiosity and the great interest. And thanks to Mr. Masiuddin Khan, he ignited this through his general AI lecture, and I got so much interested in pursuing this further. That's how I joined again, and I want to complete it. Not that I'm going to become a data scientist or so, but I certainly will have more than a professional knowledge in that field in soon, thanks to Masiuddin Khan Sahab.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for your valuable inputs. So we can proceed our session. As before I can go ahead with this generative AI or the data scientist or the data analysis point of view, already as a human being that we always work on a data, not about the I'm talking about when we are working with any organizations or when we are doing our job or duty. I'm talking in general. That's obviously like I can just give one basic example of that particular stuff. We can say that when I'm looking for purchasing any mobile phone or any particular uh, TV or the earbuds or any particular electronic gadget or any particular gadgets in terms of utilizations, there are multiple platforms are available nowadays where I can purchase online as well as offline. Offline, we have to always go to the store and we have to check. But when we are going to the offline stores like the Chroma is there or the VJSL, so a lot of
Avenues.
companies are there where we can go ahead and purchase about requirements. So when suppose you are going and purchasing any mobile phones, I can consider as an iPhone. So like I'm going and thinking about I'm going to purchase about iPhone 15. So when I'm enter in the Chroma stores and I look about that, so there is a first of all that is a data arrangement is there. Like the particular data or the particular phone, iPhone, whether it is Samsung, it is or the MI, or there are different companies, mobile phones are there. They are going to be separated, arranged, or properly structured way they are going to be arranged. They are not like the all the mobile phones are going to be arranged randomly. Like the iPhone is there, then Samsung is there, or the MI is there, Vivo, Oppo, or a lot of Motorola, or all kind of phones are at same particular locations. The when you enter any stores, you will find the iPhone area is the first place is the iPhone, or the second is Samsung, or the third place is the MI, or vice versa might be happen according to their data arrangements or data managements. So whenever we are thinking about to analyze, or whenever we are thinking to purchase, or whenever we are thinking to move ahead with any product, the first impression is like how well your data is organized. So data organization is one of the most important fundamental principle in the field of the data scientist or the data science. See, I'm not talking about Gen AI here. Gen AI is a subset of your AI. First of all, you should aware about one thing, that Gen AI is a subset of AI. So if I'm going to talk about the AI or the ML or the DL, so obviously for that particular things, I need to talk whole data science here. So I'm here to talk about generative AI concepts. Obviously, you selected the curriculum as the data scientist or the Gen AI, about that particular curriculum, that we will comes and we will start learning about that phase. But before that particular things, we need to understand the data organizing of data is one of the most and the key concept whenever we will go for any analysis or any particular suggestions or decisions. So data organizing is one of the most important fundamentals in the field of data science, because if your data is not well organized, your any human being will enter or any machine will comes, he will also not going to be understand what kind of the data is available. So this is just example of any store. Similarly, if you are going to search about in Flipkart e-commerce applications or the Amazon applications, whenever you are searching for any product, there are multiple filters are there. The filters always told you that you have to set the price range, the price between 1000 to 10,000 or to 2000 to 5000, or price high to low or low to high. So that kind of a lot of filters you can apply, and according to that you can search your requirements. So if you look any website or any particular applications, you will again see that there is a data management or data organization is there. So data organizing the data is one of the main concepts, and how the organizing is happening. or how we can maintain your data well structured way. This is only possible if you are going to perform some kind of an analysis. Like I'm just giving one simple example, the DMART examples. If you might seen about the DMART example, because I always visit the DMART shops and I found that particular stuffs. Whenever there is a winter or the rainy seasons, the place they are taking about like the at the entry, like when we are entry or when we are going to exit, at that particular exit place, when we are going to do the bill, at the near about the billing, there is a bread item they are going to be placed, or they are going to be placed in the chocolates or the open chocolates, about that kind of a things. Why this is requirement? Because they are going to manage the data that way, so that whenever a person will comes suddenly, because bread is something the item which is not required for to take about for the long term. It's required for the day to day things, like for today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, maximum 2-3 days requirements we required about that particular things. Similar for that particular things, if it will placed near about uh, that is about the cell counter or that billing counters, obviously the people will see about that bread, egg, or that particular dates or that chocolates, about that particular things. They will attract it. Yes, we can take about this bread so that we can do the breakfast for tomorrow morning, or we can use for the evening snacks for that particular purpose. And obviously that particular item is going to be sold. So that is the way how we can go ahead and data, we have to organize the data. So for that particular, this is, I'm just giving example. Obviously, this is possible when you are going to learn about this data analysis, or when you are going to perform about the data observations. Data observations, we are always dealing with the in Excel. We are dealing with a lot of tools are available in the markets. So we can do the management of the data. My main important explanations behind this, when we are dealing with this kind of a work or this kind of a things, obviously we required a data and the respective tools, so that we can come to a certain decisions, like how we are going to organize our data properly or in a proper structure format, so that anyone or any outside people will comes, they will attract the organizing of data. They will not say that how the data is organized, this is not a good things. So it is always required from the day-to-day life to the working in any organization. You should first take a note of that particular things. You should organize your data properly. Like when we are going to do the first practical implementations, you should take a mind that I will keep my all the practical files or that particular things a proper organized way or a structured way, or it will be a place where I can visit and I can monitor my file very easily. Or anyone, if it requires, I have to just share the GitHub links, and from the GitHub links, the people can monitor it and people can easily access that particular things. So that is the requirement of this today's centuries or today's scenario, because if you have to keep the particular things in your own laptop, obviously whenever we are looking for further analysis, like you are sitting in New York or the Dubai, and you need to operate your particular respective projects, you need to a lot of things to communicate or to take that particular file. So GitHub is one of the things. With the help of the GitHub, we can say that we can use that particular materials or that particular file very easily from any place to anywhere. So my explanations behind this about data organizing is like, from the day one, or whenever we are going to perform about the first practical implementations on data science or the data analytics or the Gen AI, your data as well as your all the notebooks or all the Python sheets or whatever the code we are going to learn it, it will be a proper structurally monitor and structure organizing or organization is required. Because if it will be structurally, it will place definitely for the revision point of aspects, as well as for the further analysis if required, we can easily take out and easily perform the operations. So this is first or just a request to all the candidates. I cannot say that this is an order or something. This is just a humble request. Like from the day one, you should take a note of that particular things. You have to monitor your data as well as all the notebooks and everything's properly structured way. Because see what happened uh, when we are going to start studying or when we are looking for a career transitions from one domain to another domains, at the start point of that particular phase, we always in a positions, I want to learn this, I want to learn this, I want to learn this. But once the phase is passed, in the second phase or the third phase of that particular career transitions, again the thing is coming, where is my ML notes, where is my ML notebook, where is my ML Python script book, or where are the concept taught by the particular trainer, where it is available. And again you lost and you are going to search from the Google again. Obviously searching from the Google is not a bad habit, it's a good habit, but already you learn the fundamentals. See, there are multiple way you are going to learn about one concepts, but the concept you learn from the one way, you should remember it, which whatever the way it will maybe, like whether you are taking the tool of the Power BI, taking the tool of the Python, taking the tool of the Julia or that particular languages, you might feel like Python is one of the easiest way. So obviously in the Python, there are multiple fundamentals where we can go and perform the operations. So from that fundamentals, the first fundamental is easy. Like Natarajan say that first fundamental easy. Amit will say that second fundamental is easy. Mukul will say third fundamental will easy. We are going to look all the way, all the possibilities, how we can perform the simple task or the complex task as well. So maintaining the notes or maintaining the notebook will help you whenever you require to go ahead and perform the revisions or perform the interview point of view preparations. Always it will be helpful for you. So this is just a suggestions to all the candidates. You should take care of your data from the day one to the last day, or whenever we are going to perform the capstone project or the real-time based project as well. Now coming to one in general questions to all, like how much you understand about the data science. I'm not talking about Gen AI here. I'm not talking about the AI here. What you understand about data science? Mukul Sharma, can you elaborate a little bit?
Yes, sir. Data science is basically analyzing the data that is collecting, cleaning, and analyzing the data, and and performing tasks related to the data after analyzing them.
Okay. Anyone from the others?
Yeah, I wanted to say,
Yeah, Natarajan.
today the data science has become so important because of the huge amount of data that flows in anybody's life, that
Mm.
compiling it, interpreting it, and then using it has become a real art to learn. That is where this data science, I feel, is going to be helpful to all.
Okay.
My summary, I am just saying in a summary, that's it.
Okay. What about you, Amit?
Yes, sir. According to me, and I have a brief idea about it because I worked during my college times on RapidMiner for data mining. So
Okay.
in that, there I used one example to show in our college that how a cricket match is being played if the conditions are given. Like it is a forecast is like cloudy, cloud is there, wind is there, and pitch is somewhat like that. Then whether the match will take place or not. So the
Mhm.
match will take place or not, that depends on various types of data like weather forecast, pitch conditions, and other things.
Yes, yes.
So depending upon the data we have in our domain,
Mhm.
and from that deriving a decision, that's give a example or idea whether the match will take place or not. Again, in banking sector, a person will get a loan or not. That depends on how much the person is earning, whether his job type is private or government, or he has having his own entrepreneurship or not. Apart from that, whether he has some more valuable wealth or not. So these are the data which will help a bank or the evaluator to come to a particular decision that yes, this person can get the loan and up to how much. Where the technology, when the technology came, this technology help us to predict and more or less we can be very much predictable that our decision making process will be very much simpler and more much accurate. So data science will help in that way. And nowadays the uh, cross platform technologies like Python is through the Python we are going to use the AI and all that also need the data science. So from the history to in future, in both cases the data science is one of the major link, or I can say main backbone. It is my point of view, sir.
Okay, that's fine. So obviously, in general, whatever you told, or Natarajan or the Mukul Sharma is told, that data science is the combination of the analyzing the data, visualizing the data, and to take the what the insightful or the what information is available from the data, and consideration of all the things we can predict something for the new data, or the, like for example, if we have a four features and the fifth feature is your predictions of the price or the house price, so on the basis of the four other features we can predict the house price for your new house or the new area. So this is just example, or you can take the two things like x y. So y is like the students is pass or fail, and x is like study about hours. So those students who are working for the 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours in a day, they are going to be pass. And those students who are study about 3 hours, 4 hours in a day, or 2 hours in a day, they are going to be fail. So at the end of the day, like I have a data, for example, I'm just telling about one simple example here. Like I have about the X and Y. Hope my screen is visible. So this is in hour, and this is about the pass or fail. So pass or fail, two things. So it's like about, I'm taking two, three examples, like 2 hour study. I can say that it is a fail. 3 hour study. Again, I'm saying that's fail. 6 hour study. I can say that's pass. 5 hour study. I can say that pass. 7 hour study. I can say that pass. So suppose this is, I have this particular data. So for this data, first you can go ahead with the analyze, and you see the visualizations, and as well as you can say that I'm going to use this data so that my machine is going to be trained on this particular data. And when the new data I'm going to use, or I'm going to suppose pass about the data is 4.5 hours. This is a new data. So obviously, when your machine learning or the model is going to be trained on this data, basis of in this data, your model will say that whether the students is pass or fail, whether the students is either pass or fail. So data science in general, I can say that it is a process, or it is a branch of interdisciplinary things. Not about, I can say that it's a IT branch or the computer science branch. It is an interdisciplinary branch. In this particular data science, you need to study about some statistical fundamentals, some mathematical fundamentals, as well as some CS tools like the Python would be there. There are multiple tools are available. Power BI is there. Then Clicks is there. ClickSense is there. Tableau is there. There are a lot of PyTorch is there, as well as the big data, Hadoop. Lot of things are there. So I'm not going to uh, take the name of each particular tools, but there are a lot of products or a lot of tools are there. So data science is a combination of interdisciplinary things. That's why those who are working in the domain of the health sector, they can use the data science. those who are working in the domain of this particular financials, like the banking domain, insurance domain, or financial domain, they can also utilize the data science. Those who are already working in the field of the information technologies, they can utilize the data science. Those who are working in the domain of the HR or that particular respective domains, or the, I can say, in medicines, or lot of the, so that's why the data science is not only going to be used in a one or two domains. It is in all particular domains, like where you, when you are using about the Airtel mobile in electronics and telecommunications, there is talking about digital marketing, there is data science. If you're talking about the financial analytics, there is a data science. So data science is everywhere. You cannot say that data science is only of that particular information technology or that particular computer science. So data science is everywhere, like IMDb, that's IMDb website, or e-commerce. Like you can see to it that I can show you about, or Amazon Primes, everywhere data science. Everywhere there is a data science. So data science is something like, from the data, whatever data you have, or from the previous data, they are going to be studied. And after studying, the particular predictions comes, like when you are opening about your mobile phone. Like I always like a cricket as well as football, and I like a player like Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma. So I always search in a YouTube sometime about Virat Kohli's best innings, Virat Kohli's last year at MCG innings. So whenever I will open about my YouTube, I always get a suggestions. You can watch this particular match of Virat Kohli. You can watch this inning of Virat Kohli. So how it's going to be happen actually? Behind that particular stuff, there is a data science. But how this is going to be happen? Obviously, there is a model. So whatever data I'm passing from models, so my model, the YouTube model is there, is going to be trained. Like I always search about Virat Kohli or the footballs or that kind of a 2, 3, 5 things. I'm always looking for search. So according to that particular suggestion, I always got in a YouTube. Even I'm using the Amazon Prime Video. Whenever I will open, I like the 2, 3 web series. So always I am getting that kind of a genus suggestions, whether I like about the horror or whether I like about the action movies. So this is happening because of a data, because the particular application is made up of the particular respective algorithms, and that algorithms is going to be trained on my data. So my data is because I like the action movie. So whenever I will open Netflix or the Amazon Prime, I always got a suggestion. You can watch the Olympus Has Fallen. You will watch about the London Has Fallen, about this kind of a movies, because the model is trained on that particular data that respective candidate or the respective guest or users is like only the action movie. So I always got a suggestion of the action movies. So this is happening because of a data science. This is not about any other or any other, there is a magic or there is something. No way. Obviously, particular stuff, the suggestions are there. It's called as the AI. So that's why I just draw one circle here. Hope my screen, you can see to it that I draw one circle. I want to elaborate first of all, that's you, so that you will get the understanding about all the things. Just a second. Yeah. So there is a one circle I draw. Hope everyone can see that this circle. Let's first of all, I can draw this particular things. Yeah. So this is artificial intelligence I written. Now, artificial intelligence is what? Artificial intelligence is without human interactions. Whatever work you can go ahead and perform the task, that is we can call as a human. That is we can call as the artificial intelligence. Just like as I just give an example, if a particular like Mukul is always like about the horror movies, for example. This is just for example person. Natarajan is always like about uh, the action movies, and I like about the romantic movies. That suppose consider. So the Netflix is the application for everyone. Everyone it is, or YouTube is the application for everyone. It is not like that. Netflix, like Amit is using, or Natarajan, or the Mukul they are using, they all are having that different Netflix. No, the application either they are going to use in your laptop or Windows app, or the Android app, or the TV, or at any place they are going to use it. The thing is, what happened, the model or the algorithm is designed in such a way, when Amit is going to be login or Natarajan is going to be login, the model or the algorithm is going to be trained on Amit data, or the model is going to be trained on Natarajan or the Mukul's data only. They are not going to be trained, because they always ask about username, ID, password, or the mobile number, about that particular, that XYZ factors they are going to be asked. And during the first time when you open, just try to do it at create one email ID and just open about YouTube, and use the old version of YouTube. So you will see the different suggestions and different videos. You will see in the older email ID or the in older YouTube ID, your videos are like what you like. But when you create about new email ID, and while using about that new email ID in your YouTube channel or in YouTube, definitely you will not see the previous one videos in that particular YouTube automatically. Why? Because the algorithm is already trained. Algorithm is already taken your data, and from that data he is trained in such a way, like the Natarajan is like the video of the data science, Natarajan is like the technology of the GenAI. So the GenAI as well as data science or the LLM models, Llama 3, or that kind of a models he is going to be see, or that kind of a video he is going to be see. So how it's going, this is a data science process, but that actual how it's going to be happen, without any interaction, Natarajan is getting the output. Without any interactions, he is just giving the order to Alexa or the Siri about like, uh, just tell me the whether it's a traffic or not, and automatically you will getting about the output. Or automatically when you are asking about the Alexa or the Google, like just tell me what is the temperature, or just tell me what's the score of India versus Australia today, and you will getting the score about that particular things. How? This is because of the AI. This is because of the without human interaction. You are just giving the order, you are just giving the inputs, and without any feature extraction or feature engineerings, you are getting the output. So that is the beauty of AI. In machine learning, traditional machine learnings, you always need a feature extractions and the feature engineerings. But in AI, you without any feature extractions and without feature engineerings, you will get it the output directly, because the model is trained in such a way. So whether you're using about the Hey Google or the Siri or the Alexa, these are the some AI tools or AI applications are there. So with the help of this AI applications and AI tools, you will get some outputs. But if you ask about the Alexa or the Siri, which is not the topic of their area means, because they are the model. Alexa or the Siri, they all are the models. They are trained on some range of data. When you ask questions which is not available in their data sets or database, obviously the Alexa will say that I'm not aware. You can go ahead with the other things. We will see the examples when we will perform the AI practical implementations about that particular things, definitely. So because whatever the Alexa, Siri, Google, or the others AI tools are there, obviously they are trained on a certain range or certain amount of a data. So if your inputs is going beyond the range of their data space or data sets, obviously you will not get the output, or you will not get your appropriate outputs or the according to the requirements. So it is also the part of data science. Why I'm talking first data science, then I'm coming here AI, because you should aware it. People are calling that I am an AI engineer, I am a ML engineers, I am a deep learning engineers, I am a NLP engineers, I am a generative AI engineers, but they are not aware that's what exactly a data science or what exactly a data scientist work is there. So I'm going to elaborate. So hope everyone understand about that's what is artificial intelligence. Still, I'm not elaborate a lot of things about the data science because I will come to data science later on. But today I'm just going to explain about what is AI. So AI is in a simple way. There is a lot of definitions, textbook, workbook, a lot of reference books are there where the definitions are given. But in a simple way, without any human interactions, if you are getting the output or if you are getting the results according to your requirements, that particular tools or that particular application you can call it as an AI. That is a simple way I can say that is an AI definitions. You are just giving the inputs and you are getting the output without any feature extraction, feature engineerings, and you are getting the output. So that is about the AI. In one line or in one simple sentence, you can just try to understand about the AI. Hope everyone understand it about AI. AI is huge and vast. I'm not looking about that brief introduction here. I'm just moving towards about and elaborating about what is AI. So in a one line, without any human interactions, you are getting a results or you are getting according to your required results. That is we can call it as the AI. But in AI, there is a two type of AI is available. One is a Gen AI and the other was one is a non-Gen AI. So obviously that part I will cover later on. But let's first of all, I'm looking for further about that particular things. Uh, Further about these things, I'm coming to here and draw one more things here, and that is sorry. Just a second. So this is again one more circle I draw here, and that circle I can call as the, just try to understand about this circle. Machine learning. Machine learning. Now, what exactly a machine learning? So first of all, that machine learning is a subset of, you should try to understand ML is a subset of AI. ML is a subset of AI. What actually thing is happening? Like as I told that without any human interactions, you are getting the output. But inside the AI, there is a ML models are there. Inside the AI applications or AI model or the AI tools, there is a model available. And that model we are always called as the machine learning models or the ML models. So the model is trained on the machine learning algorithms. Might be there is a classifications, there will be a regressions, there is be a clustering. Lot of algorithms are there. It's not about only one kind of an algorithms is available, and from that algorithms your AI tools or your ML model is going to be trained or developed. So ML machine learning is the thing where is the feature extractions, feature engineerings is placed. Like whatever the operations are going to be happen, like it's a, whether we talk about the data analysis, model planning, model building, feature extractions, creating the different features, eliminating the different features, like the operations of a data are happening. That but whole process we can call as the EDA, and after the EDA, the process we called as the model planning and the model buildings, and the model planning and the model buildings process called as the feature engineering process. Please remember it. The model planning and model building process in machine learning language we always called as the feature engineerings. In feature engineering, what we applied a different algorithms, different machine learning models available, and we are going to apply according to the data. So according to the data, your model is going to be trained. And once your model is going to be trained, just like I shown about whether the students is pass or fail, that kind of an output you are getting. We will see the deployments in our curriculums or in our practical implementations, how we can deploy our models in different platforms, like the Flask is there, Azure is there, or AWS is there, Docker is there. There are different platforms are available where we can deploy our models so that we can get and we can predict the outcomes or predict the results. So this is about the machine learning. This is about the artificial intelligence. So just remember it about this particular ML is a process of that doing the feature engineerings. Now coming to one more part as here about the that one more circle I'm just coming to draw here about. That is I can give as the blue for that. So just remember it. This is deep learning. Deep learning. Deep learning. Now, deep learning is what? Deep learning, in a simple way, I can say that to mimic the human brain. To mimic the human brain, how our human brains are working. So, in a short way, I can say that the artificial intelligence is like your body. Please take a note. The whole body is an artificial intelligence. The head is your machine learning, and inside the machine learning there is a, or inside the head there is a brain, and the brain is called as a deep learning. So if those who attended my workshop of the GenAI, I just elaborate about one concept, that as the neural network. If you aware or not, I don't know, neural networks. Obviously, we will learn about in detail or in depth about here neural networks, like how our human brains are working or how neurons are working. According to that, the models are going to be works, because the model is not the traditional machine learning algorithm models. The models are the advanced ML models, and that models having the neurons, that having the fully connected neurons. That's why you might seen about the deep learning is the advance of the face recognitions, image classifications. These are all the part practical whenever we are going to perform. These all are the parts of the deep learnings, because you might using about your mobile phones. There are face lock is there. So the face lock, without, if you are close your eyes and just put the camera on, or put your mobile phone on in front of that, the mobile phone is not going to be unlocked. Why? Because it's going to be face lock. So your eyes is going to be important. If you are going to be just turn left or turn right and just put your mobile in front of that, your mobile phone is not going to be unlocked. Why? Because a model is trained in such a way, just like how human beings, like Amit is there. Amit, if stand in front of me straight away, definitely I will say this is Amit. But if Amit will stand in such a way, only I can observe about Amit this area. Obviously, I will get a confusions whether he is Amit or someone else. If Amit will stand backside, only I will see about the Amit eyes or something. Like if I will close this or I use about the mask, and if I will see the Amit eyes, obviously I can predict he will be Amit. But I cannot say directly he is Amit 100%. So for that particular, just like how our human beings we are thinking, like similarly your model is also going to be trained in such a way, when the model is going to be organized, or where your model is going to be look the face properly, your mobile is going to be turned on or unlock easily. So the face recognitions or that particular image classifications, where there will a voice recognitions, who is talking this particular things, like you will see that some advanced movies or some advanced web series are there where we the cyber securities or that people are using about like who is talking this particular statement, who is even there is like you are writing any statement, like Virat Kohli image is there on Twitter, and if you are going to write some comments, whether the comment is positive or whether the comment is negative, the model is itself capable to provide you the output, because then NLP is there, natural language processing is there. Inside the deep learning is a study of like how as a human being we we observe the object, how as a human being we react to the object, as a human being how we react to the inputs of any other human beings statements. So deep learning is a study of like to mimic the human brains, like how as a human beings are doing, similarly the deep learning models are going to be advanced, and you will get according to that kind of a results. So deep learning is one of the most important concepts of AI, and as well as the Gen AI, because in deep, if you understand the ML properly, if you understand the deep learning properly, if you understand the AI is properly, definitely you will get a very easy understanding of the LLM models, because these all are the models. These all are the models. These all are the models concept. When I'm talking about the LLM, so it's LM. First of all, I'm talking about the LM. So it will become the language model. It will become called as the language model. Language model. Similarly, if I will come here and I will say about one thing. So when there is a large language or multiple types of data is going to be connected, that part we can call it as the large language model. Large language. Well, this is just an introductory part we are taking. Obviously, we have to see about the practical implementations. We are not too much comfortable in theory as well, but obviously some theoretical concepts required to understand about what kind of things we are applying or what kind of things we are doing. Now, just let me know about one things that later I can ask. First, let's have to finish about these things. This all are the parts will only you will understand once your AI is going to be completed. There's all the things is only understanding possibles once AI is completed. Artificial intelligence is going to be done it. So just remember it about this particular things. AI and ML. ML is a subset of AI. DL is a subset of ML. And what is AI? AI is without human interactions. Whatever inputs you are providing to the applications or the tools, you are getting according to the requirement of your output, you will getting that is we can call it as the AI. Similarly, ML, whatever the feature engineering process are going to be happen with the models, that process we can call it, or that is we can call it as the ML or machine learnings about that part, where the data your model is going to be understand and model is going to be trained with your respective data sets. And what is a deep learning? Deep learning is the advance of the machine learnings. Deep learning is the advance of the machine learnings, and the deep learning is actual. We can say that's to mimic the human brain. How our human brains are observing the object. How our human brains or human is providing the answers to the respective questions or the problems. The same way your model is going to provide you the output or provide you the results. So that all the things we can call as the deep learnings. Now coming to the data science. Now, the main important part is the data science. So the data science, I can say that data science is nothing but about, you can just see to it that the color, I can change it. You can see to it that this particular. So this is, I can say that is a data science. Coming to this particular thing. So data science, I can take this. Just a second. So this is, I can take as the data science. So data science, those who are thinking like data science is what actually, or what exactly about the data science. So data science is nothing but about the, or I can say that data science. So data science is the study of the machine learning. Data science is the study of the deep learning. Data science is the study of AI. Data science is the study of the Gen AI. Like when you are going to study about the AI, Gen AI is a subset of the AI. Please take a note of that particular things. Gen AI is the subset of AI, because later on when I'm going to explain about the machine learning, for example, here, you can see to it that if when I will go ahead with the machine learnings, for example, if I will talk about the ML, this is, if I will say this particular things. So if I will say this is machine learning, ML, so the ML is further divided into two, three parts. We can say that ML is further divided as the supervised, then we can say that is unsupervised, supervised, supervised. And this is, again, we can talk about that particular things. Reinforcement is there. Reinforcement is also there. So there is supervised, unsupervised, all the kind of things. When we talk about the deep learning is further divided into two, three parts. We can call it as the deep learnings. Like if you can go ahead and just check about the deep learning. The first one, we can talk about the ANN. Then second one, we talk about the CNN. And that is, we can talk about the RNN. When is the image data is there, or audio image and the video data is there, CNN is capable to handle. Whenever there is a textual data or that kind of a data set is there, or very organized data is there, so ANN is capable. When there is a data of the series or the sequence or that kind of a data is available, just like the uh, weather forecasting or that particular stuff is required, the RNN will play an important role, deep learnings. And when you come to the, as the part of the ML, you will see about that particular machine learning's concept as the, sorry, artificial intelligence point of aspects, I can say that ML. So just a second, allow me 1 minute. It was actually low, so I just make it charging on. Yeah. So if suppose I can say that this is AI. So AI is further divided into NLP. NLP, natural language processing. Then we will see that Gen AI, about there is a non-Gen AI as it is. Non-Gen Gen AI. So this all the things we are going to learn it separately, step by step about this. But studying of when you are talking about the data science. So if I will say that is a what is a data science or who is a data scientist. So please take a note of that particular things. Those who are thinking that they are looking that as data scientist is first of all that he should aware about that particular thing as the that Python. Then second, I can say that he should go ahead with the ML or the machine learning. Then he should aware about that particular things. Third one, I can say that deep learning. The fourth one, I can say that particular as the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Now, when I'm talking about the machine learnings, so in the machine learning, we are going to study about supervised, unsupervised, as well as the reinforcement. Deep learnings, that's RNN, ANN, CNN, all the things we are going to cover. Artificial intelligence, NLP, as well as we can talk about the Gen AI, non-Gen AI, all the things we are going to cover up about that particular things. But the most important fundamental is the Python. Now, my question is how much you are comfortable with the Python? Because if you are not comfortable with the Pythons, so definitely the Python is very, very important and essential. Anyone? Uh, Natarajan, can you tell me that's how much you are comfortable?
I know basics of Python.
Hmm.
That is my confirmation. Basics of Python in the sense that we have a program running where I had the opportunity to be associated with. So that's how my Python knowledge came. So this Python knowledge is basics I know.
Okay. What about you guys, Mukul?
Extremely basic, like print function or input function, I know, but
Okay.
except for that, extremely basic.
Okay. What about you, Amit?
For me, it will be new, though I saw some of the notes and all while I'm teaching in some classes. So I think I can speed up with the classes and whatever the sources will be provided by you.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think I
definitely.
can manage with it because I have a coding background also.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can manage it.
Yes, yes, 100%. Yeah. So see, first of all, that's the Python. Why I mentioned the Python. Python is not a part of a data scientist, but obviously, uh, we are going to look about the machine learning, deep learnings, artificial intelligence, or the Gen AI, LLM models, everything we are going to see. We are going to use about the Python. So that's why I first highlighted about the Python, like because if you're not aware about the Excel, that I can consider it. If you're not aware about the Power BI, I can say that yes, no issue about that. But if you are not aware about the Pythons, so obviously that is the big loss or the big issue. Because if I will go ahead and start about directly studying about the ML or the EDA, so if you are not quite familiar with the Python, so obviously there is a problems you will see while writing about the codes. Because see that Python is why important and why it's beautiful, and or why it is a most demanded programming language. Because the first of all, that is a versatile. Second is I can set ease to use or very easy to use, because the are very easy as compared to the other languages. Those who are already aware about the coding or that fundamentals in C programming or the Java, so the fundamentals and the writing of that script or the syntax are very, very simple, and it's like the we are using the words in day-to-day life, just like the filling the values. So we have to use the fill now, just like the dropping the columns, we can write about drop. So this kind of things we can use in Python. So that's why the Python is very easy to use. Third thing, it's an open source. Anyone can use any platforms anywhere. The fourth thing is that all the documentations are available, and having the lot of scientific libraries are inbuilt. Just we have to install that library, and after the installation we have to import it, and once the importing is done, you can utilize the particular things very easily. So that all the things are available in one platform. So that's why the Python is one of the most important tools and one of the most important programming languages where we can use for creation of your own LLM models, or creating of your deep learning models, or whether you are creating your own, I can say that is a machine learning models or the AI models, whatever models just I talk it. All the models are comfortable with the Python programming language very easily and comfortably. You can do the lot of modifications, lot of editing, lot of creations by your own way as well. So that's why Python is one of the most important things for our core syllabus as well. Now in Python, what things we will see to it, that particular things. In Python, I can say one thing, that's in Python basically the three phase we are going to see. That the first is we called as the basic. In the basic, what are the things is going to be available? I can just tell you about. In the basic, that first fundamental, it's a data structure. Data structure or type of data. Data structure, we are going to see about that particular things, like there are multiple types of data about that, so that we will use the list, then tuples are there, then we can see that the set is there, then dictionary is there. So lot of types of data sets we have to see to it that about this. Then we can tell about this, the loop functions are there, or the loop is there about. Then a control structure is there. Control structure, when I'm talking about that particular, that belongs to your loop and all the things. Control structure. Is it I'm audible or not? My
Yes.
network is not proper. Is it I'm audible?
Audible, sir.
Audible.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah, actually I got a one message that my network is not proper, so that's why I just want to ask like whether I'm audible or not. So that's why I ask it. So control structure, in the basic we have to, or defining the function or type of functions. These all are the things belongs to your basics of Python. Once it is done, we will move ahead for the data analytics. Data analytics, and what is mean by the data analytics? That's the most important of the data analytics is the NumPy. The second one is we can call it as the pandas. So this is for data analytics. And third one, we can talk about the visualizations. So visualization is also important part. Visualizations, and that is we learn about the Matplotlib, Seaborn, as well as we will learn about that, but some more about libraries, advanced libraries, we can studios and all the things as well in visualizations. So these are the three important concepts of the Pythons. We can call it as the basic is obviously for everyone. And those who are belongs to the data science domain or the data analytics domain, they need to learn about the NumPy and the pandas. And those who are belongs to the visualizations, obviously without visualizations, you cannot go and compare about the two variables, or cannot go and conclude about your results. So the visualization is one of the important part as well. So in Pythons, we have this three phase, and the next all the phase, I can say that particular things is after that, the documentations is there. And once you understand all the three, you will definitely understand about the documentation. In documentations, you will learn about the sklearn. The first of all, the B, this is for specially about the machine learning. Then the deep learning is there. So deep learnings or this particular we called as the TensorFlow or the Keras. TensorFlow and the Keras, these are the documentation this is for specially designed for the deep learnings. Then we give a looks about this. Then we will move ahead about this particular as the AI. So the AI is we will look. I'm audible or not? Because I just went out and then again back.
Yeah, you're audible, sir.
Okay, thank you. In AI, we have to see about a lot of things like Hugging Face is there. Hugging Face. These all are the documentations availables in Hugging Face and all the things we have to see to it here about. Then D, that's for the Gen AI, and the other things we have to see about the LangChain. This all this documentation is available, LangChain and everything. So this is about the Pythons. So that's why the Python is very, very important. All the documentations are available in Python. So that is the beauty of the Pythons. Like in one platforms, you can perform the multiple operations, because other platforms as having we have to use the patch and everything. So manage about the tasks. And for one platforms, you can see to it that a lot of tasks you can apply it. So this all are about we are going to learn about the Python step by step, the basic data analytics visualizations. Once done, obviously when I'll start about the ML, I will use about the sklearns, how you can use about the sklearns, that because the documentation is there, I can show you about the documentations clearly. You can see to it that. Hope my screen is visible with everyone. I just share and share on, share off. So sklearn, you can see that this is a very, very important, and you should take a note of that particular things, sklearn documentations. So this is a scikit-learns. You can see to it that. So you can see that classifications, regressions, and the clusterings. These all are the three important concepts we have to see about the classifications, regression, and the clustering. This kind of algorithms we are going to learn here. And if you can go ahead about this particular things and see to it that the TensorFlow about this is a TensorFlow documentations. So TensorFlow documentations, you can always do a Google and everything. So TensorFlow documentation is there. So I can close this if required it. Just a second. Google will provide proper results. So Tensor, and always make Google your best friend so that it will be always helpful for you. Or you can take the model.tf.keras, and if you can see to it that this is particularly about the Keras as well as their Keras deep learning for humans. So you can use it. You can see that these all are the documentations are there. TensorFlow as well as the Keras. See, all the API docs and everything is available. So we can use this particular things. How this all the things is possible. So obviously you will get it an idea about that particular things. And then we can move ahead about this as the Hugging Face. Hugging Face documentations. There are a lot of, I'm just talking about one or two documentations here for the NLP or the AI. Hugging Face is there, BERT is there. Then we can talk about the bag of words is there. So a lot of documentations, transformers, everything is there. Hugging Face library, we are going to use it. Then if you can go ahead and use about the LangChain. LangChain is, we will learn it because OpenAI API as well as for all the things, because it's a free. So it's a free of cost, a lot of models we will get it and we can perform it. So this all are these we are going to use it in this particular course or that particular things, and definitely you will get a better understanding and better idea how we can create. And I can promise you that if you are looks proper way, definitely those who looks and they have wish to create your own LLM models with your own data sets, obviously we can, definitely we can create it and we can utilize that particular things. So this is all about just introductory part about today's sessions, because from the next time onwards we are moving to start exact curriculums, because I will share one more things that's if possible, that's on a WhatsApp groups, all please just drop a message about whatever your email ID is there, so I can just take the email ID directly. And this link will not exist. The new link I will share it. In that link I will add all of you through your email ID. And that email ID is important because I will add the all email ID in the folder. So where whenever I'm going to upload the recordings, I'm going to upload all the um, uh, notes or the materials, you can access that particular thing. So just drop your email ID on a WhatsApp group. No, don't drop here, Rajans. Please drop on WhatsApp groups, because
Okay.
this meeting is there, but obviously I can see this from here also. You can drop here. That's not an issue. You can drop here as well. That's not an issue. You can drop here directly. So you can just drop your email ID here. So I can add in the particular meeting group. So the Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they continue the same timing. We can schedule our sessions, and without any disturbance, the continuation is going to be happen. According to that, you can monitor the study, the curriculums, everything is going to be shared at one place. So from next week or particular timetable, you will get it. From that timetables, you will get to access all the materials, whatever we covered, whatever the recordings are there, whatever the materials are going to be shared, it's going to be placed at one place so that you can use it properly and very easy way you can utilize that particular things. Today only I just want to introduce about what exactly we are going to learn in this particular curriculums. Obviously, a lot of things we are going to be cover as well here, because you thought might be little bit questions is there, but I just want to explain you about one things. This all are the documentations and everything is going to be happen here, but in between that we will see about few more things about like the Flask. We will see about that Docker also. We will see AWS, SageMaker, or the respective deployment point of view. We are going to use it about the AWS as well, how we can deploy the AWS at the place of the AWS as well. So just remember it for this, all the things will deployment point of view as well, because the deployment is important. So where you are going to able to create about the model, but if you are not able to create, or if you are not able to deploy your models, you are totally failed. So deployment is one of the most important. A lot of places are there: Flask, Docker, AWS, Azure is there. But I just given one, two, three names. But during the practical implementation, obviously, you can see that a lot of things we have to utilize it. One more thing that once we will start about the Gen AI parts, obviously it will take some time because we have to cover step by step. When we will start about the Gen AI part, you have to just invest little bit things like the $5 or that whatever the charge is there to purchase about the Open AI API key, because for the practical implementations you need that particular things, and to store about that particular thing is important. So please take a note of that particular things. Whatever the things are required, I always ask to do it not more than $5. I'm not asked about to purchase any other things, but for a open API key, it's required, because if you can see to it that uh, the free version is not available. So earlier the open AI provided, but now it's important purchase, but it's not now you have to go and purchase it. When we are going to do the creation of the LLM models, or the we using about the LangChain or the Llama 3 about that models, definitely that time it will be required, because without using the OpenAI API key, you are not going to perform the practical implementation. So that's the main scenario behind that. Okay. Yeah, anyone having any questions, queries, so you can go ahead and ask it, because it's important. Like anything comes from your minds and you want to elaborate, you want to ask, please go ahead, because that is important. Yeah, Amit, you can go ahead first.
Yes, sir. As you mentioned, sir, that Python as well as the other parts that you are going to take. So my question is regarding Python only. Though I didn't go through the the basics and other things, I hope it will not going to much difficult for me. Though I have some technical background. Right.
No, it will be not a difficult. Python is a very easy, very easy. So don't worry about the difficulty level. Anyone can understand Python. Just need a proper practice. Nothing. It's about like too much difficulties is there. I will tell that's how you can use the documentations. With the help of the documentations, definitely you can easily access and easily utilize it. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, whatever the
And
PPTs and everything is there, definitely you will get it, Natarajan. 100% you will get it. That's why I ask about your email ID here, so that I can add in my folder, so you can easily access that folders. So that's why I ask. Yeah, Amit.
and one more thing, sir, regarding the practical and the project implementations. These projects will be like hands-on practice, whatever we have learned in classes, in theory classes. So after the completion of the theory parts, when we are going to put into the live projects, like some companies or some other organizations, there
Mhm.
some difficulties or whatever the situations will come, how to tackle, and whether those things will be cover in real time or not, like that.
Yeah, it's easy. One thing that's once you done with all the, for example, I can talk about the ML model. Machine learning. Suppose if I will cover completed about the machine learnings, obviously we are cloud stat, so we have the real time projects. So what we will do, that's we are going to involve our candidates in the real time projects. So that project will be the real time projects, as well as will comes as the internship concepts. So that will be a comes like that. So you are working in a real time under my guidance. So obviously we are going to connect on a real time. It will be not like in a classes time. I'm just going to explain it. You have to perform it by your own way. No way. It will completely like a real time, how the real the data scientist or the data analyst are working. The similar way you have to perform the task, or you have to perform or complete that particular core things.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
From your experience, do you recommend any simple good book to? Yeah, I will recommend. Even I have that's Natarajan's. Let me. I add about you people in my folder, so you can access a lot of things from that. So don't worry. Just let I have to add it, so that you can access about these things. A lot of books as well as the PDF. A lot of things I made up. The handwritten notes I have, so you can utilize that particular stuff as well. So don't worry about it. I have a lot of things. So step by step, let's have to add it. Yeah. Mukul, you want to say something? Any questions, queries from uh, your ways or your ideas? Is there, because today I just want to elaborate or introduce the things. I want to know you people as well. That's the main scenario and main agenda of today's sessions. Obviously, from the next session onwards, we are totally focused on the curriculums and everything. So anything, Mukul Sharma, you want to say? And please try
So,
to speak in between the sessions if you feel difficulty for understanding, because I know that I will ask about once I will complete the topic. I always ask the candidates whether you understand or not. but sometime it might be happen that the first line of the code you are not understanding. So till the time of you're not understanding the first line of the code or second line of the code, you can directly ask her what exactly it is or what exactly it is. So definitely I will stop the continuations and I will try to elaborate with the different examples so that anyone can understand about that particular stream. Because the thing is what happened, I will complete the whole practical, and later you will going to be realize that the first or second line of the code is difficult for you. So obviously for the at that time I need to go ahead from the starting point of view. So instead of doing that, if I'm writing one simple line of a code and still you are facing a difficulties, it's your duty that you can go ahead directly ask, because I will always ask whether you have a doubt, whether you understand or not. But without any hesitations, you can ask multiple times. Don't worry, don't take any tension. Just try to learn and understand the concepts. That is my main agenda for these sessions. Because if you will not understand, then definitely I will feel bad for that particular things. If my candidate or if my audience will not understand, definitely it's not good for me. So that particular reasons, if any statement or any line of a code you are not understanding, any particular concept you are not understanding, you can tell me frankly. Definitely I will try to provide you a different examples so that you can easily get understanding from that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so today we have to stop the sessions. We'll meet in upcoming sessions. We will share whatever the things on WhatsApp group. I have your email ID, so I can add on my particular respective folder, so you can access the materials as well as. So for that particular reasons, I need, and you will get the invitations on email for the next meeting links and everything. So, okay, and you can take the sessions according to the time is defined, Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Okay. So thank you, Amit. Thank you, Natarajan. Thank you, Mukul Sharma, for your quite patience listening. And sorry if anything I mess up or anything you not understand. After the sessions, in the next session, whenever we are going to meet, you have any questions, you can go ahead and directly. Never thought like I'm going to interrupt the sessions or I'm going to disturb the sessions. Never thought like that kind of a concept. If you have any doubts, not about the data science, if any other background, any the things you have in your minds, you can. If I have that my area or my capable of providing the justifications or the answer, definitely I will elaborate and I will explain it. But obviously for this data science concepts or that kind of a things, definitely I will answer and I will try to make the things easy so that anyone can get easily digest and understand it. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you for your valuable times.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.